Good morning, everybody. It's Trailblazer B. I'm going to hike every trail in the world. I'm going to hike all the trails there are. I'm going to hike them all in my lifetime. But this morning I woke up at 6,500 feet elevation on Haleakalā, and then I moved up. I drove up to about 10,000 feet where we're at now. But it's so cold up here. It's actually 20 degrees cooler than it is down at the bottom just because of the elevation. But you can see over there the other volcano on the other side of the island, and then up that way, the stuff you see behind me, that is the space observatory. I have an 11-mile hike ahead of me. It's gonna be definitely a tough one, but I'm super excited because this is literally the hike that I came to Maui for. Like, this is what I wanted to do, so I'm stoked that I'm finally able to do it, and I can't wait to see what it's like. So the first trail is the quarter-mile trail up to the summit. The ranger that I talked to said you get completely different views on the way up versus on the way down, so I'm excited about that. It's a bunch of rocky uphill, and so you just gotta watch your step. Make sure you're wearing good hiking shoes because you don't want to trip and bust your head open and die. That would be bad. So I think I'm almost towards the top of the smaller trail, the quarter-mile trail. Check out the view behind me, dude. Look at that. Literally, I can't even say it looks like a volcano because it literally is one, dude. Check that out. So that down there that you can see is the trail that I'll be following all the way back down to the bottom where I'm parked. I did get a ride. I was fortunate enough to have some guys pick me up while I was hitchhiking. Check this out. I'm gonna go a little bit further up here because I do want to see the total peak view. But how incredible is that? I've reached the summit. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh, look at how incredible this thing is. Dude, that's unreal. Really interesting point on this trip is the silver sword plant. There's a variety of them here up on Haleakalā, but you can only find them here, and they're very famous. I think it's just because they look cool. All right, so we're about to begin our descent into the crater. I'm coming up on the beginning of the downhill part of the trail. So it's gonna be a long way down, which hopefully my IT band doesn't fucking snap along the way. I will tell you, the elevation is already messing with my body's feeling of oxygen levels. Being up at 10,000 feet, the air just does not feel as lush, especially compared to what it's like down in the rainforest. I'm not too far into the hike yet, but I can tell you for sure, I already feel the sun beating down. There's just nothing to stop it. No clouds above me. They're all below. There is no shade in sight. I see a couple spots where I could get under some rocks, but nothing substantial. Looking at that, all I could think is, damn, man, that looks like Tatooine. Like, check it out. It's only about 9:45 right now, but I will say, so far, I'm very grateful for the kind of chillier weather. Being from Indiana, right now back home it's like 20 degrees, and the heat has just been killing me in Maui for a while. It's kind of refreshing. I feel extremely comfortable at this temperature. The sun is beating down pretty hard, but the air is pretty chilly, so it feels really, really good. My knees are starting to feel the strain of walking completely downhill. Definitely starting to get a little bit of a quad pump. The path so far has been very sandy in places and very rocky in others. It's not completely even. So just make sure whatever you're wearing is something that's going to be comfortable for a long haul and uneven grounds. There is a loop trail down there, a smaller loop trail, but the trail I'm taking I think goes all the way out and then back down to the other visitor center. So the original visitor center that I went to, it's far away, but you can see it up there. So that's where I started at. My car is parked down here, so I hitchhiked up to the top, came down on this trail, and then I'll go out further into the crater and end up back at the other visitor center. The temperature is increasing as I start to go down, so I think whenever I stop to make a Sammy, I'm probably gonna take off my jacket. I'm probably down about 1,500 to 2,000 feet in elevation from where I was. Probably about at the 8,000 mark. definitely a big temperature difference, which means as I get further down, it's only going to be even more drastic. Check it. I'm coming out of like this almost cove-like area where the path it came down into here and looped back around, and now I'm getting some exposure to the crater again. You can see as I come up on it, you're able to see the other side of the volcano as well as the little hills in the middle. Super cool. So this plant here is called an hina. It looks like it has a cool little like skirt around it. I think this one is going dormant for the year from the looks of it. But you can see there's another one in the distance, and you've got more of those silver sword plants just hanging out around it. Now I'm getting much lower in the crater. The temperature has risen even more than what it had earlier. Definitely feeling the heat now. The sun exposure is no joke. Absolutely no shade. I'll turn my hat around eventually, but I'm looking to let my face brown up a little bit. You know, get some sun. You can see the path continues about where my head is at, and it goes down and around. We're almost to the bottom now. I think I'm probably like 2.5, maybe. Nah, probably like 2.5 miles in. No mile markers, so I can't really tell. Feeling a little exhausted, but so far it's worth it. It's been all downhill for the most part, so I really can't complain. The hard part's gonna be at the end. I'm gonna have to get back over the ridge to the parking lot. So, all right, so it's now 10:45, and I would say I've pretty much officially made it into the actual crater itself. You can see the peaks going all the way around me. So I found a little spot to chill. Only problem is 2 little flies are hanging around, but I found some rocks and I'm just kind of chilling, enjoying the peace, the tranquility. It is seriously, it's so quiet out here. Like there's nothing going on. I hear the wind and I hear these 2 little flies that if I see them, I'm going to smash them. But it is so peaceful. Check out my view. So I did take some time to just chill and absorb and look at everything around me. Holy crap, dude, it's beautiful. This land is alive with color. It may look so black and bleak from a distance, but up close it has so many colors. I see reds, orange, yellows, greens, whites, blues. Dude, it's so gorgeous out here, and the whole thing is so peaceful. It's so peaceful out here. So it's now 11:45 and I'm still in the bottom of the crater. I'm really still just in the start of it, but I'm coming up on where the paths diverge, so it'll give me a good sense of where I'm at. There are signs up here, which I'm very, very grateful for, because otherwise this is just desert land out here. I would really not know where I was going if they did not have the signs out, so I'm grateful for that. I think it's closer to noonish now, but just take a look around at how Mars-like this is. It's crazy, bro. I feel like I'm walking around on another planet. Everything's so beautiful. Like to one side I've got the big old red mountain, and then to the other side I've got this green, not like lush, but it's got green stuff on it. It's alive, definitely. Dude. I'm just gonna keep on trekking. I have no clue how far into it we are. I really don't even care. I just don't want it to end. It's freaking amazing. So distance-wise, I really don't know where I'm at. I know I am on the right trail though. I'm about to get to the part where I start my ascent up this thing. And then after that, I believe it starts looping back in. All right, we're climbing back up. All the way back up. Oh, it was so nice. I was going all downhill and all level surfaces. I got spoiled. Now we're going uphill again. It's okay. Now looking at this, I really want to get a sled and just go down this. I don't know how steep it looks on camera, but if you were to go from up there and just follow it down all the way to down there, dude, that'd be a fun sled. Dude, it is like Mars out here, and it's absolutely beyond anything I expected. Like, I thought it was gonna be cool, but this is insane. Definitely a must-see. The pictures and the videos that I saw before coming to here did not do anything near justice for it. So you definitely have to come see it with your own eyes. If you're in Maui, make this like top of the list priority. It's a must-see. Oh man, I made it up to the top of this hill thing. Ooh, yeah, yeah. And I most definitely am not anywhere close to the end. As I come over this side of the mountain, oh yeah, dude, I'm like smack dab in the middle of it. Look at this. This is where I thought the trail was getting close to it. Nah. I really wish they had a mile marker so I can know how far into it I am. But I'm flying blind. Flying absolutely blind. All I know is keep on the trail. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at those, bro. I wish my camera could show you what my eyes see. Dude, there's colors everywhere. I see blues and the grays. I see greens and the browns. I see red and orange. Oh, I see white. My mind is just like on full overload. It doesn't even know what to think. It's like, this is something completely out of left field. Never have I ever been exposed to something like this before. The closest I've been is like Utah to something like this. But I mean, this is one of a kind. This is its own thing altogether. The inside of a volcano, dude. I guess the proper term is the crater of the volcano. Oh man, it feels unreal even saying it. I'm in a fucking volcano right now. Dude, it's unbelievable. So I finally have an idea of where I'm at. I came across this sign. This trail actually splits here, but I am going to follow the original path. Sliding Sands is where I just came from. I'm going this way towards the park, and it says I've got 5.8 miles left to the park road, so that should take me pretty close to where my car is parked at. 5.8 miles left. Afterwards I'll check and see how much it totals up to mileage wise, but it's supposed to be 11 miles total. So kind of at the halfway point. Not quite, but almost there. So that's good to know. My shoulders are tired, and my ankles are tired, and my legs, my quads, my hamstrings are tired. But look at the view from inside of here. I'm getting closer and closer, but it just goes on and on. Yeah, man, I'm getting tired when I have to stop for a break. I keep thinking like, oh, I'll just stop at the next, next exit or next turn. Nah, man, there's nothing. I mean, once you're on the path, there is no going back. So I just gotta muscle it out. It's worth it though. I found a spot on the trail. I'm gonna sit and make myself a PB&J and just gotta take a break for a little bit. It's funny, my IT band hurts so bad right now sitting down, but this whole hike, just walking and moving around, it doesn't hurt at all. Right now when I go to sit down, man, it's freaking killing me. So here I am, just your normal dude, eating my normal PB&J on this normal volcano, on this normal island in the middle of the normal ocean. Bro, life is so vivid and vibrant and full of adventure. I mean, oh my gosh, let me look behind me, and then this is a straight flip. Look in front of me. Isn't that crazy? There's the trail either side. This is all one volcano. These are just, we're on the inside of it, so we're looking at the inner rim going around, and then we'll pop out somewhere over here. So the landscape has now changed, and it's a lot greener over here. It's still kind of like desert-ish. You can see I'm going down some stairs, lowering in elevation, and it looks like there must be water runoff that comes up and pools in here or whatever, causing this to be a much greener area. But as I'm going down, I'm getting closer to, there is a cabin here. I can see it from where I'm at. It's probably another, at least half a mile away. But there's a cabin here that if you're camping, like wilderness camping, you can reserve for that and come stay out here. I was planning to do that, but unfortunately everything was booked out, and they had no reservations available for anything in like the next few upcoming weeks, and I just didn't want to wait to do this hike. Oh man, some shade. Oh, this is the first time I've had shade all day. Oh, it feels like cold. It feels like refrigerated. Oh, this is amazing. I might chill here. Let's see. Oh, there's more spots. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna get some shade for a little bit. So I can very clearly see why they said save your energy for the way back up, because I can see the path from here. I'll try to point it out. But that there, you can see the zigzagging line going up. Yep, that's it. That is gonna be painful. I gotta get, it looks like I go all the way up to this cabin, follow the trail out there, and then it looks like I cut right and then end up going up that. So things just opened up a bit on my left, and you can see I came from way over there. I did a full loop around, all the way around, and then back into here, which doesn't look like it's too far. I mean, I'm probably close to, it's probably 8 miles in now. That's probably where I'm at. 8.5. And it's a total of 11 from start to finish. So it's quite a long hike. But we're almost, I don't even want to say we're almost there. I mean, this might take me all the way till sunset. Who knows? So I'm backtracking a little bit, but I realized I didn't get a clip of this. There is, kind of close to where the cabin is, there's just a giant hole in the ground. Check it out. I don't know how easy that's going to be to see with how bright it is. Just a giant hole in the ground, and then down below it like scoops underneath. So there's like a cave underneath where I'm standing. But I thought you guys might want to see that. Just a big old hole. So I did already pass the cabin. It's a little ways behind me now. I didn't record anything over there because there were some people who looked like they were staying out there. I wanted to respect their privacy. So I didn't film anything on the cabin, but I'm still on the path headed over to where the park road is. It's gonna be a long while once I start going uphill. So I may, right before the uphill part starts, just take a long break. Maybe take a nap even, to be honest. Ooh. But right now it's downhill, very rocky now. Nothing too crazy compared to what we've been in today. But my legs are starting to get a little flimsy, so I gotta be extra careful to watch my step. Now is the time when my legs are tired that I would roll an ankle, and that's something I don't want, so I'm being cautious. Here is a better view of this prairie environment that I've stumbled into. The path is pretty clear. You gotta watch out because on the other side It's built up. I've tripped twice on it already. Luckily, I got cat-like reflexes and nothing can knock me down. Right there, you can see a nene bird. It's the first one I've seen out here. Apparently, this is a reserved area for them because they are endangered. So right now I'm looking at an endangered species. It's pretty cool. I found this nice patch of soft grass right before the hike up, so I decided to lay down for a little bit, just kind of let my body rest, and then I'll start heading up that way. But I'll flip the camera around so you can see the view from here. All right, my break is over. I'm going up. Look how thick these steps are. They're huge. Oh my goodness. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get up here. Oh, goodness gravy. Yes, this is real close. This is my path right now. Crazy. So the path that I thought was a zigzag basically all the way up, turns out it wraps around, and where I thought I was at close to the peak, right? Now I have to go all the way up there. Luckily though, because I'm on the side of this rock formation or mountain, I don't even know what to call it, this ridge, because I'm on the side of it, I'm getting some shade right now, which is super nice. From having the sun beat on me all day, it wasn't like incredibly bad or anything, but the shade feels amazing. It's like significantly cooler, which is great. And I'm just gonna enjoy it while I can. I'm taking this part kind of slow. And then once we get back to the sun, I'm gonna start sprinting. Just kidding, I'm not doing that. But I think I'm getting near to the end. I'm within 2 miles. So you gotta be within 2 miles. I don't actually know that for a fact. It's gotta be. Ugh. But check out. I'm above the clouds. That's a good sign. Holy moly, brother man. It's starting to get a little difficult. And by a little difficult, I mean shit, I'm hurting. I spoke too soon when I thought it was gonna be easy. I'm pretty freaking high up now. And dude, I got a lot more to go. I keep thinking, oh, I'm close, I'm close, I'm close. And then I come around some corner and the peak just grows. So I'm gonna move forward with the idea that I'll never get out of here and that it's eternal and I will be walking uphill for forever. So that way when I get to the end, I will just be pleasantly surprised. And that's the plan. So that little peak down there is where I thought I was reaching the top. And you can see I've come up quite a bit more. And I still got a ways left to go. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot. But man, I'm gonna need to eat like hella food later because my body has burned so many calories trying to do this hike. All right, so it's 3:45 and I'm still going uphill. Whew. Yeah, it just seems to keep getting bigger and bigger. And I just seem to get more tired the further I go. But you can see I've been at it for so long coming up this hill. I guess it's not a hill, coming up this mountain. But it's 3:45 right now. So quite a while into this hike. I expected it to take all day, but I'm at the point where I'm ready for it not to. I want to go sit down. It sounds stupid, but I want to have some pizza. I've been having all Hawaiian food. Check out this guy right here. See him? Let me flip it around. Hey, bud. Look at him go. Getting closer and closer to the top. Check out the view of the clouds. We're above them right now. And here in the shade, you can really feel the temperature drops quite a bit, which is very nice. Very, very nice to have some cool air. You can see all the way down there. The actual crater that I hiked through is over that way. You can kind of see a bit of it there. But we're near the end. I believe right there is the peak. Well, not the peak of the whole volcano, but the peak of the section I'm climbing. I hope. So it's almost 4:30 and I'm finally at the point where I can see the road. I'm still not close to it, but I can see it. And I still need to figure out exactly where I'm parked at relative to where I'm hiking at the moment. So gotta figure that out. My phone is on 6% battery. I do have an extra battery pack in the backpack, so push come to shove, I'll pull that out. If not, I'll just be able to charge it in the car. But we're almost done with the Haleakalā Sliding Sands Crater Trail. Almost at the end of it. 11 gruesome, tough miles. Now it really isn't that bad. On a scale from like extreme, hard, moderate, easy cakewalk, I would put this at like hard, but not extreme. It's not terrible. Definitely a hard one, but not terrible. Definitely, if you're out here in Maui and you're able-bodied, pull out some grit and just take it on. Try it out. Even if you just go like into the crater and then hike back out instead of doing the full thing, it's worth seeing. 100% worth seeing. So I made it to the road and I realized I parked in the wrong fucking spot. So I gotta walk back up on the road. Oh goodness. The hike just keeps getting longer and longer. Wish me luck. I'm gonna try and make it up there. Maybe I'll be able to hitchhike. We'll see. I don't know. So I fucked up. I started going upwards, thinking that was the way to the visitor center. Nah, dude, I could see it the whole time. I could see it from where I was at. So now I'm headed downward. I should try to hitchhike with these people, but it's alright. It don't matter. I'll just hike out the whole thing. Who cares? What's an extra 3 miles? Fuck. So it's currently 4:53 and the trail, I guess, came out a lot higher than I thought it did. I did not park where I should have. There was a parking lot right up at the end of the trail. Instead, I parked a couple miles down, which is unfortunate. So I'm just kind of on my way, walking the road, going down. I got a while yet till I'm at the car. I'm done with the trail, but I'm still not done with the hike, if that makes sense. So I might see if someone will pick me up, if I can hitchhike down there. But if not, I'm just gonna keep walking until I get there. And sunsets in about an hour, so depending on my pace, I might be getting at the car right around sunset. So if you are hiking here, make sure you park up by the head of the trail. Don't park at the visitor center at the bottom. So park, there's a head of the trail, park in there, there's a crosswalk, and then come out to the road, hitchhike your way up, and then go do the trail. And at the end, you will end up right at the parking lot rather than having to walk several extra miles. But that's what I get for not being better at reading maps. You'd think, being a hiker, that I would know how to read a map, but apparently I don't. I got lost at the Garden of Eden, parked in the wrong spot here. I might have to go to like a cartography class or something, because this is embarrassing and painful. I mean, I'm tired, dude. My shoulders could give out at any moment. If they weren't just attached to my body, there's no way I'd still be holding them up. We're getting there. Update at 5:02. I really wish that I had a pair of Heelys. I really wish I had a pair of Heelys. I could just go zooming down this thing, man. My feet hurt. It's tough out here. And everybody's going up for the sunset. So you'll see their cars coming up. But nobody's going down, which is the direction I need to go. So hitchhiking is damn near impossible. See if these folks don't hit me. Peace. Peace. Oh man, it looks like I got some sun. Got a little bit of sun today. Yes, sir. Made it back to the car. A nice fella from Montana picked me up and saved me probably at least an hour worth of walking. So that was great. Now I'm back. I'm gonna start getting some videos put together, get this thing edited, and I'm gonna go get some za, dude. This has been the Haleakalā Sliding Sands Crater Trail, plus a little bit of road work. So I will see all of you guys next time, and make sure to stay following. You can check out my Instagram and stuff if you want to stay up to date for videos. Otherwise, just subscribe or whatever. I don't know how this all works. I don't really care if you do or if you don't. I just hope you get some good information out of the videos I'm making. But I'll see all you guys next time. Peace. Okay, I know I said the hike was over, but I had to pull over into the spot. I'm on my roof right now, so you can see that sunset. That is incredible.